Ah, the Jordan 4, such a classic model designed by Tinker Hatfield. Now, in 1989, they were released to the public, and of course, Michael wore these when he hit the shot over the Cavs in that same year. But since then, Nike has pumped out so many different colors of the Jordan 4 that we have lost track. Some of them struggling to move at the Nike outlets, but started to climb up in value, selling for over $500 plus. I'm not gonna waste your time with this intro. These are 5 Jordan 4s nobody wanted that skyrocketed in price. Number 5, the Jordan 4 Black Laser. The Black Laser released on January 19th, 2019 for $200. This model featured black on the upper, contrasting white midsole unit with the classic gum bottom outsole. There's various elements lasered onto the paneling of this shoe, different icons, logos, Jordan type, and it was initially just sitting at different stores, including the Nike outlet. Various Nike outlets across America had this shoe sitting on racks, $130 for the men's. They even had to clearance them down at one point to $80. The lowest price right now for a decent size, 9.5, is at $270. The rest are well over $300. All of 2019 to mid of 2020, they were struggling to sell for retail. In late 2020 to early 2021, they started to hit over the 300 range, some selling as high as $325 to $350. Number 4, Jordan 4 Motorsports. The Motorsports released in March of 2017 for $190. I still can't believe this shoe hit the Nike outlets. I believe it had something to do with the Mars Blackman logo not being on the corner in this pair, just like they originally did in the 2006 pair. Whether that was the case or not, these shoes were sitting down to $150, not only at my Nike outlet in El Paso, Texas, but me and the Hustle Bee going to Out Hustled, going to DC and other Nike outlets, they had them sitting as well. Now I get it, it's been several years, but you know that if this shoe released in 2021, they would fly off the shelves. Now currently the lowest ask range from $445 to almost $500, the highest being at $600 for a size 14. It is crazy looking at this chart that for almost 3 years, this shoe was selling for about retail price. Finally, in fall of 2020, we did see this shoe rise to about $300, and now most of them selling for over $400. Number 3, Jordan 4 What The? In November of 2019, Nike released the Jordan 4 Retro What The for $200. This shoe was a sleeper. Not a lot of people liked the fact that they combined the OG Bread, Chicago, and Royal colorways and fused them together for some sort of Jordan 4 hybrid instead of just giving us some of the classic colorways. Lots of resellers returned these right when they came out since they were not selling that great. Foot Locker, Foot Action, and more did get them, even the Nike outlet. Some lucky dogs did pick them up from the Nike outlet, getting an extra 15 to 20% off the price. Looking at the asks as of June 2021, we are about $400 range. The big sizes, like a size 14, going over $500. Looking at the sales chart late 2019 into 2020, this shoe was selling for about retail price. A ton of resellers trying to get rid of them. They've been slowly scratching and clawing their way up to the $400 mark. I can easily see this shoe selling for about $500 later on Q4 2021. At number 2, we have another Jordan 4 that was released in 2019, the Jordan 4 Cool Gray. OG sneakerheads were excited that this shoe was finally being released. The initial release was 2004. 15 years later, Jordan brand finally retroed this shoe. Similar to the 2004 pair, we did get the premium all gray upper, chrome Jumpman on the heel, and yellow hints on the tongue, air bubble, and outsole. Now the release for the Cool Gray was pretty rough in the beginning. They were sitting across all Foot Lockers and Foot Action, eventually finding their way to the Nike outlet. Late 2020 came around, and all of a sudden, these shoes are growing on me. I need a pair. The current market has these well over $400, size 11.5 at $500. Late 2019 to about mid 2020, they were selling at about retail to a little bit over retail, and then finally for Q4 2020 they went up big time. Now in 2021 they are sitting pretty over $400. The last size 9 sold for over 500 bucks. Now before we get into our number one shoe, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you like this content. It took me a long time to put this together, and of course I would like to create more. YouTube algorithm loves the thumbs up and the subscribers. I agree. Let's get to the number one. And our number one Jordan 4 that nobody wanted, that skyrocketed in price, is the Jordan 4 Black Cat. Jordan Brand finally gave us the classic, the Jordan 4 Black Cat. It debuted in 2006. It took 14 years to re-release this shoe. Finally, that drought ended in 2020. The official color is a black light graphite and is composed of a black nubuck suede upper with matching detailing, the hardware, the netting, the outsoles, everything black, and only a small little graphite on the tongue. Aw, so many sad resellers when this shoe came out. They were so sad that this shoe didn't sell so great on its release. They returned a bunch of them to the Nike outlet, and down the road some people did find these at Burlington, and even the kids pairs, kid sizes, at Ross. As of June 2021, the Jordan 4 Black Cat does not mess around. You are now looking at $600 minimum. Size 10.5 and 11.5 are at $700 lowest ask. Look at that size 6 in men's. Does that even exist? $14,000? Of course we know nobody's gonna pay that. But let's look at the chart and see April 2020 all the way to October of 2020. They were creeping up, and now looking in 2021, over $500 to $600 range. The last size 9.5 selling for over $625. These things are going to go sky high. That is it for the video. Here's a quick rundown. Jordan 4's nobody wanted that skyrocketed in price. Number 5, Jordan 4 Laser. Number 4, Motorsports. Number 3, Jordan 4 What The. Number 2, Cool Gray. And number 1, the Jordan 4 Black Cat. Did I miss anything? Leave me a comment below. Was there a Jordan 4 that you thought that should have made this list? I want to read it. I want to see it. Of course, I probably could do a part 2 since there's so many different colorways of the Jordan 4, but I want to read your comment below. Remember to tag me in all of your finds. We're all about the deal. Nike Outlet, Ross, Marshalls, Burlington, and more. Tag me at Hustler Hacks. We want to go through them for the live show every single Wednesday and see what kind of sneaker deals you are finding out there. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. Go out and get it.